Welcome everybody. So some of you might ask, what kind of weird submarine is this? Well, it's not a submarine, this is a Panzer III. And today we are playing Steel Fury Kharkov 1942. Why am I doing that? And what is this game? Well, Steel Fury Kharkov 1942 is, in my opinion, one of the best, if not still the best, World War II tank simulation out there. Why is that? Because, well, you see, while it can absolutely be pretty, this game clearly has some years under its belt, right? Why am I not playing something newer, prettier looking, like for example WW2 Tank Crew? Well, here comes one of the reasons. You see, not only has this game tanks and transports and artillery and airplanes and AT guns and everything else, it also has infantry. And it has trenches, as you can see. And infantry can use those trenches. So this game is offering much more realism, much better combined arms warfare than WW2 Tank Crew does. The vehicle simulation, including the driving physics and everything, is really good. The armor penetration simulation is, again, really good. You will see that later, when we finish the mission. The AI is good, and the game just has everything that you can think of when you are asking for a combined arms World War II tank simulator. I mean, look at this. Look at this attack. Isn't this awesome? Yes, it is. So yeah, what are we doing right here? First of all, I need to button up the tank before one of those artillery shells smacks me around. And we'll just use the commander's view cupola. And look at this. I can open and close the armored covers. Isn't this awesome? It is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. The developers really did put some thought into this. The developers, by the way, are Graviteam. Some of you might know them for the Graviteam Tactics games, which are absolutely excellent, and I will get into them as well. I will showcase those on the channel in the future. Now back to this. What are we doing here today? So, this is our attacking force here. This here is me, and I also command 2 more Panzer IIIs that are still lagging behind a little bit. And our task is to assault this village up here. My plan is to take my 3 Panzer IIIs and flank around. We'll see how well this goes. First of all, are we still in the artillery barrage, or is it past us? I think we are through the barrage, but let me actually just get into this low ground here, and then I'll take a look around and orient myself. Let's open up my hatch and stick our head out and use our binoculars. Okay, my tanks are advancing. And something is shooting at them, that is to be expected. Let's advance. Let's advance a little bit and see if we can find any targets to shoot at. That shouldn't be a problem, however. Yeah, again, here's a little ditch that we'll get into, and then we'll have a look. There's a tank in the field out there. Did you see it? Yeah, now it fired. Let me... It's this one here. Let me order... I ordered my tanks to race ahead into its flank, because my tank has the short 5 cm gun, so is really lacking in penetration power, unfortunately. Let's see, there's I think a T60 up there. We should be able to take that one out. Let's try to do that. Let's get back into the tank and switch to my gunner. And we'll reload an AT shell. I suspect the distance to be something like maybe 600 meters. Come on, can I lower the turret enough is the question right now. I think I can. Good hit on the turret. The target is a little bit closer though. Again, good hit. Looking good. No, that's not a T60. That's something else. I still might be able to take it out though. Actually, I think that is an M3 Lee, a Lend-Lease tank. Yeah, it just fired the big main gun on its side. This is bad, because that tank is very capable and can withstand my shots quite easily, actually. Now, where did the T-34 go? It's in the field out there. Where are my tanks right now? They are advancing past me. Nice. Let's try to put a hit in. The hatches are open for some reason. Let's see if we can use that. The crew is outside. Okay. The crew bailed. Maybe they got hit by something already. Still, I'll make sure that they are not using this tank again. If I can. I hope that is enough to make sure. Awesome. Okay, now that we dealt with that, we have to continue dealing with that M3 Lee. Where exactly was it? I need to figure that out. And what else is out here? Just taking a quick look. Nothing there, apart from some infantry. There's the tank. I have a good side shot. There we go! Ammunition explosion. That one is taken out. Next target. I did see some infantry over here and my commander is calling them out now. Let's use our machine gun. I think they have an AT rifle over there. Let's make sure that they're a little bit shaken. Yeah, I think there's an AT rifle. I cannot, however... Oh, something is in the bushes here. Did you see that? Let's shoot into this. And let's reload high explosive grenades. My tank is advancing. Nah, that was way too short. Okay. 800 meters. Well, it looked like a decent shot. My tanks are going against the infantry there, which is good. Once they're in position, I'll swing them around into the town. I actually... More infantry at 1 o'clock. 700 meters, huh? I don't believe that for a moment. That's more like 800. But okay. We have a village to capture. We can also use this view here. Let's crush through this. Yeah, tank trap. There we go. And let me for a moment stop here, because from here we have a good view. And yeah, there's trenches. The infantry is hiding in the trenches. And there's definitely an AT rifle there. Did you see the muzzle flash and the smoke? Yeah, again. AT rifle shooting at my troops. I can't have that. Maybe it's even an AT gun hidden in a ditch or something. Also a possibility. I'll make sure that they stop with that. Stop that. Okay, I think we saturated the area a little bit. Let's have a look at the map. And I will order my tanks to go ahead and go here. My own tank I'll take towards the village. Okay, one of my Panzer IIIs has been destroyed. That's unfortunate. Let's see what else was reported in the village. There might still be a tank in the village, judging by this here. We'll have to be careful. Let us have a good look around. Okay, my commander is calling out infantry again. Again, a trench. You see, infantry is making a huge difference just by being really damn sneaky when compared to a tank. They can absolutely... What happened here? How did you do that? I mean, that's impressive. Did anything of my attacking force survive so far? Yeah, some of it is still out there in the field, but a lot of it is dead. So I cannot rely on them. Ideally, I think right now I should call my other tank back into formation. Or let him continue to shoot at infantry that he spots. Can also work out pretty well for us. Both things are feasible. Yeah, okay. Let's continue. By the way, yeah, my turret hatch is still open. Let's close down all hatches, yeah. Let's take out this trench here. Yeah, okay. There's a trench right in front of my tank, but there's infantry soldiers here next to the house. Oh, that was way too far, of course. Yeah, we took them out. As a tank, you have to be extremely careful with infantry, because they will shower your tank with AT grenades if you get too close. No questions asked. We mowed him down. They're starting to run. They're breaking. Suppressing them really nicely here. But there's something that's more important than infantry. I need to make sure that there's not a tank. Oh, there might actually really be a tank in the village. Okay then. Let's reload an AT grenade here. This engine noise might be an enemy tank. We'll stay here for the moment. Now we are advancing. Let's go. We'll find him. We found him. Good hit. There's something moving in the background, that's another one. Keep reloading. Come on, die you little shit. This one is taken out. Let's go for this one. One hit. He will come out behind the house. Good hit. These little T-60s are no match for even my short-barreled 5cm gun. They will be taken out. And the Soviet infantry next to them, well, they can start running. Let's make sure that this tank is really taken out nice and properly. The infantry, the enemy's infantry is running. They are abandoning their trenches. That's a Panzer II, that's fine. But I think I hear something else. There might still be more, I don't know. On the other side of the village. Yeah, there we go. That back there is another tank. Distance 400, 500, let's go. Hit. Okay. It was abandoned by the crew. Yeah, the crew abandoned the vehicle. Ah, we have won. Nice. The village was captured, the enemy is running away. So now that we won the mission, Let me show you why I think this game's penetration simulation is awesome. Let's first look at my statistics. So we fired 55 shots and 335 MG shots. We scored 32 hits and took none. We destroyed 3 vehicles, killed 20 soldiers, so an efficiency of 41%. The kills that we scored were 3 T-60s, so I'm interested to see. First of all, let's look at our kills. So Oak 1, 2 and 3, that was the enemy's T-60 group. It was taken out. Let's have a look at Oak 2. That was the one that was the farthest away. And let me zoom in on the tank and I'll show you something. So this is the little T-60. And now let's have a look at the hits it received. I basically only hit it once. Up here. Let's look around. Are there any more hits? No, not really. Just the one here. And a bullet hit on the track down here. Now, this hit was made by a tank grenade 39, 5 centimeter caliber, so that was fired by me. I'm not quite sure what these numbers mean. Doesn't matter though. With this hit I killed the gunner and I damaged the gun. And I fired that at a distance of 422 meters. So losing the gunner and having the gun damaged made the other crew member, the driver, bail. Nice. Yeah, vehicle abandoned. Killed by me. Maltier 2 was my call sign. Maltier is donkey. Okay. Let's have a look at Oak 1. Oak 1 is the one that was closest to me. Let's see the hits that this one took. So this one took a lot of hits. It took some bullet hits actually. And then it took some tank grenade hits all around. Now this is not very good for viewing. So what you can do is you can press this button here and now only the penetrating hits are displayed. So those are the hits that manage to penetrate. Quite a lot. But I want to know what caused the real damage. So I hit this button once again and now it's showing me only the hits that penetrated and that did significant damage to the tank. And most significant I think was this one up here, right into the turret. It damaged the turret turning mechanism. And then there was also another hit that somehow went, I don't know exactly where it went, but we'll try to figure it out. Okay, I believe that last hit there was... that was actually inside of the tank. I think that hit managed to get through the view slot or something, because we have a hit that killed the gunner and hit the ammunition. Or maybe what, somehow from below, a ricochet or something. But yeah. Having the gunner, the ammo and the turret taken out made sure that this tank was abandoned. And now back to Oak. Lastly, let's go to Oak 3. Oak 3 took a few hits from me, as we see here. And I cannot disable any hits because they all managed to penetrate and do significant damage. So this hit here in the front was actually made with an explosive grenade, fragmentation shell, Sprenggranate, and it damaged the engine. This hit here did penetrate the headlights, so I think this we will see in the statistics. Yeah, the headlights are out. Then we have one hit down here which was really nice because it killed the driver, the gunner and the engine. And then we have two more hits into the ammunition racks and one more hit that ruptured the fuel tank. So the crew of this tank is dead. Really nice. But now I am really interested to see what exactly happened to that T-34 that we encountered earlier. Because if you remember, it was already abandoned. Okay, this is the tank. It was killed by Elephant 1, a Kanonenwagen. Okay, alright. Let's see the hits that were scored on this vehicle. Quite a lot of them. Let's disable those that didn't do anything. No, they all did do at least something. Let's have a look at those that did significant damage. So, we have one hit here that managed to damage the gun. 7.5 centimeter. That's the caliber of the Kanonenwagen. And then that must have been what caused the crew to bail out. So the gun was destroyed. A lucky hit, to be sure, but a very welcome one. Because my hits didn't do so well. I mean, yeah, he had an open hatch, and I think that by shooting into the open hatch I managed to do quite some damage, because as I can see the radio is damaged, the ammunition was damaged, the fuel tank was ruptured, the turret drive was taken out. So a few really nice hits, doing a lot of damage. But in the end, if that crew hatch was closed, I wouldn't have done so well against this tank. But right now I remember something. There was also this M3 Lee where I popped the ammunition, right? What about that? It must have already been disabled when I came to it. No, no, no. That's not it. What is this? This is an AT gun. Also no. This is one of the Panzer IIs. It has been destroyed. Another Panzer II abandoned. Oh, the one that was flipped. Oh, okay, the one that was flipped was actually next to the M3 Lee. Yeah, okay. So let's switch over to that. So this one was destroyed. By whom? By Maltier 3. So a member of my squad, but not before it managed to kill 2 other Panzer IIIs. So the Panzer Grenade 40 here, I think that was mine, right into the ammunition, detonating the whole tank. But before that, there was somebody else shooting with a 5 centimeter grenade. That must have been Maltier 3, and he killed the commander, the loader, the machine gunner. Also hit the ammunition but didn't cause an explosion, the transmission and the turret mechanism, the turret rotation mechanism. Also another hit from the front here took out the driver, gunner, loader and the transmission. So, nicely done. Alright. So I hope that this gave you a first impression of this game. Let me know in the comments if you would enjoy seeing more of this, because I think I'm gonna play a campaign in this game. A proper campaign, and upload all the missions. And I think it will be very exciting. I already have a campaign in mind where we will be playing a Panzer III during Operation Barbarossa, the invasion of the Soviet Union. The early days of that. So I think that will be quite interesting. Now, consider this video here to be a little teaser. And I really hope you liked it, and maybe I have awakened your interest for some nice tank combat simulations. See you soon. Until then, thank you very much for your time, and goodbye.